city isn't easy, and Lil Heat allegedly got murdered by his own homies right before he hit the mainstream. Lil Heat came up in the trenches and started getting arrested when he was 13 years old, but he didn't want to live like that forever. Around 2019, he hopped in the booth and started dropping music, and in 2020, he popped off like crazy with the track 007. Lil Heat got co-signs from huge artists like Young Thug and Gucci Mane, and all the buzz got him a deal with Cinematic Music Group. But while Lil Heat was starting to make some noise in the industry, he had beef in Birmingham that was about to get him shot. When Lil Heat started dropping tracks, he was tied with another Birmingham rapper named Ray World De Niro. They had some music together and were both putting on for the city. But Ray World De Niro was allegedly one of the most dangerous dudes in Birmingham. Some sources claim he caught over 10 bodies, and a lot of people think he was involved with Lil Heat getting shot too. According to rumors, Lil Heat and Ray World De Niro fell out because De Niro started hooking up with Lil Heat's ex. Then in 2022, Lil Heat was driving around in Birmingham when someone started shooting up his whip. Lil Heat got hit a few times and crashed, and he watched his homie die right in front of him. Rumors say that Ray World De Niro and his crew were involved with the situation, but nobody was ever booked for it. Lil Heat didn't let the shooting slow him down though, and he clapped back in the booth while his arm was still in the sling and dissed De Niro when he rapped, "That hoe you call your BM used to be my bobblehead." And that's his big homie chain, them his big homie racks, knowing after he take that photo, he gotta give that paper back. Lil Heat thought he got snaked by his own homie, and on the same track he said, "They pulled an inside job. I watched my nigga die outside, and I put the blame on me cause all I had to do was drive. And let a nigga drop they nuts and rap, I bet they mamas cry. Niggas know we ain't getting even. What the fuck is eye for eye?" De Niro was sending shots too, and Lil Heat's fan wanted him to get out of the city before it was too late. 1 week after Lil Heat got shot and his homie died, Lil Heat took another loss when his cousin 41st AJ was shot and killed at a gas station. Lil Heat and 41st AJ were both affiliated with a crew called 420, and that's why Ray World De Niro dropped the track 420 Smoke Session and dissed him. De Niro ripped a set that beef with 420 called H2K, aka Hard to Kill, and De Niro was self-snitching after 41st AJ got killed. According to rumors, the killing started when Ray World De Niro murdered 41st AJ's cousin, Jash Bizzle. 41st AJ allegedly clapped back and killed De Niro's homie Trigger, and that's why Ray World De Niro allegedly pulled the trigger on 41st AJ. Lil Heat knew that he couldn't trust anybody around him, and his plan was to move out to Atlanta and focus on music. But instead of taking the money he made from Cinematic Music Group and leaving Birmingham, Lil Heat stuck around and it cost him his life. In May 2023, Lil Heat was ambushed by some shooters in the middle of the day. The police think he got set up, and the shooters dumped over 20 shots at Lil Heat. The paramedics found him bleeding out on the street, and they rushed him to the hospital to save him. Lil Heat lived for another 6 weeks in the hospital, but the gunshots did too much damage to recover from, and he tragically didn't make it out alive. Nobody